Welcome to more of me yapping about the one world. The last time I did this, it did pretty good, with a tasty 123 views. So I wanted to do another one, and I'm going to open it up with an agent. This is only one of them. There are hundreds of agents, and most of them aren't to do good. They're kind of like an organization of people who run evil things, but it's not necessarily the creatures who are trying to run the experiments. It's more like whatever or whoever is leading them. Only the higher level of agents really have the wings. Nobody knows who the controller of the agents are or what they or it looks like. Sometimes they will bring people in and experiment on them. Other times they'll create more agents or different beings. No one agent was born. They were all created. And any of them that are failed, let's just say, well, the failed aren't treated very well. It's not like these creatures even want to do this. It's just what they were made for, and if they don't, they're treated the same way as the failed tests were. Any of them that are lucky enough to escape, or are lucky enough to simply be thrown away rather than withheld to have even worse tests performed on, get to live another day, but if they spread the knowledge about the agents, they will be executed quickly. If they're experimenting and creating, though, what exactly are they trying to create? And when we get that information, why are they trying to create it? What is the purpose of these so-called agents? Knowing about the agents and their test labs and subjects will bring us to biohazard and radioactive. These characters are not old, but they're also not new. They're kind of in the middle there, and they're not too developed, so new things will be added to them. They were made in testing rooms right directly next to each other. These two were not born, they were created and failed test subjects, labeled and then thrown away. When they managed to escape their insanity room, they were free to roam the earth by themselves. As long as you don't make them angry, you should be able to survive them. Because they are relatively friendly, as long as you're friendly. I even have some information written down. They were created in a lab. They are quite dangerous, but friendly. Just don't make them angry. They are siblings created next to each other and escaped together. They will always stick together. They can change their eye color to red. I don't currently have a picture of that right now, though. And also, as a bonus picture, here's Michael without feathers on his wings. And also for a thing that has nothing to do with the agents at all. You know this? It's a seraphim, a biblically accurate angel. And on the same YouTube channel where this is listed, this is also listed. This is Elohim. He is absolutely massive. Size comparison imposter. He has 48 eyes on his body, and 318 altogether counting the rings. He can float without using his wings. His original size is about 8 times a normal person's, but he shrunk so he can move around Earth easier. So don't worry, he's not that big. Right now, anyway. His wing flaps are silent, so when he flies with his wings, you cannot hear them. I just popped my hand and it felt great. Okay, continuing on. When he talks, he doesn't talk. He speaks to you in your head. He also chooses when his rings are around him. He is actually a very new character. I literally made him earlier today, so tons of new stuff will be added to him. Possibly a voice change, size change, color change, or personality change, etc., etc. You know, he's unstable and not finished yet. So give me a while. Fun fact, White is 4 years old. Now that you've met Elohim, who I keep forgetting the name of, this is Seraphim. Everybody calls him Watcher. That's his nickname. Though when you call him Watcher, you're kind of referring to the eyes on his wings instead of him. He doesn't see it of those eyes because they're not his. The red on his wings is not blood, it is the color of his feathers. He is blind, but he can see things he's touching. If he is touching you, he can see you. I know I misspelt. Leave me alone. I don't remember writing this down, but it says, the eyes on his wings aren't his. They are something or someone else's. He also has changeable clothes. He was born without eyes, but the eyes on his wings eventually developed. Nobody really knows where he got his scratches from. He doesn't really tell anybody. Just a reminder, subscribe if you forgot, like if you're enjoying the video, and oh, my tablet's dying. And also, you don't have to watch this. It's just me yapping the entire time. I promise. Wolf, 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 yap, 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 wolf, wolf, wolf. Bark, 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 bark. And if you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Even the agents that do have wings cannot use their wings to fly, because they don't work. I've actually been building my world and my world's lore for years. With the agents and the firstlings and the sky angels, the shadowlings. This is Shadow Sweeper. He's a shadowling. He sees in inverted colors. He can go into the shadow realm and travel through there. He always seems to be crying. He's not crying, that's just the way he looks. He talks in a deep, dark voice, and he likes to scare and chase people around. When he runs fast, on all fours, and in a zigzag pattern. He is always cold to the touch. His back has very long fur, while his front has His back has very long fur, while his front is short fur. Words. Here's a picture of him coming out of the Shadow Realm. And here's just a random picture of him. This is the best view of his back you're gonna get. I have a species wheel here. The issue is it's still in my old art style. Eventually I'll have a all-new, up-to-date, colored species wheel. That does include the agent. I'm gonna call this a short yapping video since it's only at 8 minutes. Although, since you've watched to the end, and I am very thankful that you've watched to the end, I think I might be able to come up with something for you. Maybe since now that my channel is bigger, I can grow my roleplay server a little. Because it's kind of dead, and I kind of need more members than 3. And now you guys even know a little bit about my world here. Though this doesn't really represent my world, it just kind of is something to get you started. And to get me started. Why are all my folders open? Oh my gosh! Anyway, there you go. Have fun with your new information. If you're gonna do anything with it anyway. Don't really see what you could do with it. Ooh, we've hit 9 minutes. Don't really see what you could do with it though. This is still kind of a short yapping video, and I'm going to end it here. So you have a good time.